What's up, YouTube? Everybody 3 here. Yesterday I went to a boss tournament and a top 40 with bujins. We were allowed to use new stuff. So I was able to use Hurume and the new Honest. So I ended up beating Mermails, Dragon Wars, the new plant deck that you make first turn Quasar that a lot of people were using. So, idea decks I ended up playing against. So. Well, I ended up losing against the same Mermail player I beat in Swiss in top 4. Because game 1, 2, he just had to do TK each time. It sucked. What are you going to do? He just had a nutty hand. But anyway, let's get into deck profile. You got your standard 3 Yamatos, your 2 Mikas, and 2 Harume. I feel 3 is way too many because you need your graveyard set up to use them. If you have past bujin profiles, I've been using the Black Dragon, I forget his name, where you have to banish the light. Someone pretty much did the same thing, but you can make just on one stuff with this, and it says the beater. And it's a better effect. So after testing with all those ones, I found that Rumi is perfect at 2. And 2 Arceus. In my past profiles, I was running 2 of these to the Black Dragon, but I never summoned this guy, because usually for game 1, I like to have it aggressive and go for win faster, but after, for game 2 and 3, I usually side these 2 out, but I'm thinking about actually taking these out, because I need room for more hand traps for YCS Philly, so, and then you got still 2 hares, and then your 2 turtles, and then your 1 off bujins, the 1 Quillin, and the new Honest, Sinew, he's pretty good actually. A lot of people will say that he's only able to use it, but I'm finding that it's perfect at 1, because it's like Quillin, you can just send to the graveyard when you actually need to. Yes, it does suck when it's in your hand like Quillin, but it's perfect, because traps are run, it's not bad to actually have in your hand, and sometimes you can actually summon to make it with beater or something like that, so. And usually when your opponent sees them in the grave, you force them to make plays that you want them to make. Like, if you really can get rid of the Colossal Fighter, because usually Dragon Lord's only play one Colossal Fighter, and it's like, okay, send this to the grave, now you're forced to make Colossal Fighter. And then you have something to get rid of that Colossal Fighter with no problem, and then you don't have to worry about Colossal Fighter for the rest of the game. So, stuff like that. And if you have the Crane, you can't get Crane in your hand after all 3 models, they can just hurry up and send that, so that's a good thing about it. I'm running at 1. I might try 2, I'm not sure yet. And then your 3 Cranes with the Honest. So pretty much I'm playing 5 Honest in this. And then 2 Maxis, up this to 3. And then I'm playing 2 Curry Bandits. The reason being like this, because to get your coins in there faster, turtles, hares, the new Honest, and make Harume a lot more consistent. And then you're able to play Soul Charge in the deck. It's something a lot of people don't like playing Soul Charge in the deck because you can't fill your graveyard fast enough, and you usually just banish stuff anyway. But when you're able to play Curry Bandit, you can send yourself to the graveyard faster, and if you hit like a Reincarnation or a Soul Charge, you just grab it at that phase. There's so many games I won because of Soul Charge, because it's a card. This card was actually really good and consistent. I played like 23 monsters. I don't know how many small shots to play, I just know I played that many monsters. For spells, you got your 3 Tankies, 2 Reincarnations, and then 2 Soul Charge. I feel 3 is way too many, because yes, the reason why people don't like playing it is you can, usually you don't set a graveyard fast enough and then you just banish yourself, so Soul Charge could be dead. But I still like playing at 2 though. I want to play at 1, I would play at 2 because I'm playing Curry Bandit, and you can be able to make it consistent. It's pretty much like playing the Katsushi, because sometimes people like milling the top 5 cards to help you get here in Turtle Grave. That's the reason why I'm playing Curry Bandit. And then 2 Lance. I'm actually thinking about taking these out because I did slide these out a lot. Because how the game mechanics became Lance is really not that good. Like, yes, you can hit the Wing Blast, you can hit stuff like that, but I don't know. I really didn't need it. I wish it was like something else, like the MST, because I do not mean MST at all. And I was testing to see how the world would go against like diverse artifacts and stuff, but nobody had artifacts finished yet and stuff. So one Book of Moon and one Dark Hole. And I'm still thinking about nominating MST for Isis Philly anyway, because if I play against artifacts, I don't like have that MST. So I played 2 Fingerling Swing Blast. It's pretty much I use this to replace the MST. So if I go against like dragons and stuff, I can hit their steel drains, their dragons, and it gives me other outs for back row, or it gives me outs for monsters. This is really good because you can send the new monster, Greater Turtle, and stuff like that. I like this a lot. This helped me set up a grade a lot yesterday. 2 breakthrough skills. I'm like this over finishing. Reason being because of Curry Bandit. And people, if this was finishing, I would also make games because people kept MST in this, but it wasn't because it was in my graveyard. I was able to activate it. I was able to hit Dragon Sacks. And my one friend, he had the reason I beat him because in Swiss, he had a beast on board, and if this was finishing, I would have lost because he MST'd it. And then on my turn, I was able to banish it. And I was able to play like my Soul Charge and my Carnation. So yeah, I'm liking this a lot over finishing because. And plus, it's good against like artifacts. If they like attack, they go catastrophe. Oh, okay, cool. They have play these on board. I'm able to make a play by banishing this, and it helps me get around like Dragon Sack and all that. So that's why I'm playing it. And then it was Bombless, Torrential, and Compulse. Fracture Deck, 2 Sasano. I never need a third. 1 Katsuchi, and then the 1 new guy. Armides. Armide, wow. I forget how to pronounce his name. But anyway, I never meet him. There was times where I could have made him, but I really never need him. But he's just in here just in case. That was for Bujin XYZs. And Excite Night, 101. Double Direwolf. I still like running 2. I can't make it 2 a lot. Help you get around those light mirrors. 1 Heptrigo. This still won so many games. Still. And then 1 Tiger King, 1 Dweller, 1 Maestro, 1 Cowboy, 1 Crazy Box, and then 1 Armides. For my synchro, because I do Psy Veiler, I'm actually going to take this out because I never made it. I'd rather have another spot, and I'll be. You can tell I don't play Omega because I forgot all about it, and then I picked it up afterwards. Because I could have picked it up before the event, but I forgot about it. For side event, last side event, side deck, the 3 Maxi, and then 2 effect failures, and then 2 DD Crow. I think about putting in the 3 Maxi and then double Veiler into the main. So, and then I play 2 MSTs. Couldn't find room for the 3rd MST side deck, so I played 2 Swords of Sealing Light because of the mirror match, Dual Knights, stuff like that, and double Mind Crush, double Black Horn. I actually did not miss this in the main. I actually did. I would like this going first in against certain decks, and then we'll go on second. I usually side this out, so. And I feel it's not gonna be good in the main deck. For YCS Philly because I like against Sylvians and stuff. They can set out really fast, so. And it's dead against Bujins, and I feel there'll be a lot of people like Bujins also. And double depot. I was actually thinking about maining this also for YCS Philly because this card hits a lot of decks. It hits the Sylvians, it hits Mermails, it hits Dragons, it hits Bujins, it hits Artifacts, it hits the plant deck that do make the Quasar plants. A lot of people are playing. What else is it? It can hit opponents' hand traps, like because they can like DD Crow and try to DD Crow you. Because you can actually, because main DD Crow can actually be better than main Attack Power. It's still back and forth with those two. Because DD Crow is going to be pretty much the same thing as Debunk. It'll be good in the main deck. I forget what else you can hit. There's another deck I can't think of that you might see a lot. But yeah, this card might be really good. But anyway, that's deck profile. Comment below what you guys think, and if anything does, I'll be taking consideration. Peace, you too.